Hi, my name is Bill Knauf. I'm a channel sales engineer out of Chicago. And today I'm going to talk to you about some things that Polycom is laser focused on. Number one, best user experience. So we provide an experience that is great for end users in conference rooms or wherever they are, as well as the IT managers who are managing these networks. Number two, interop and integration. This is a key differentiator for Polycom. It always has been. So the reality is that people have a lot of technologies out on their corporate networks. They don't have just one. They might have Microsoft, Cisco, BroadSoft, Lifesize, Polycom, all might be on their network. Polycom is the glue that brings all these devices together and makes it all just work. Number three, choice. We provide users with choice, whether it be the type of device they use to connect to the network, such as a conference room device like a group series codec, or an iPad or a smartphone or telepresence room. So we give users that choice, and as well as giving the administrators choice in the types of platforms, whether it be appliances or virtualized like in a VMware type environment. So what does this look like? So here's a typical Polycom experience. In this case, a Microsoft Link room. So here I'm showing a Polycom CX5100. This is a panoramic camera. It gives you a great end user experience, a fully collaborative experience where you can use a touch screen to collaborate with content while active speaker tracking is happening in the room to always show whoever is talking to the remote side. So great end user experience. So with Microsoft specifically, Polycom has solutions across the portfolio with voice, video, and the platform itself. So if we take a quick look at voice, so 76% of the handsets that are sold out there for Link are Polycom. This is a big part of it. This is the CX phone. So a CX phone runs actual Microsoft software. So it's so integrated that all you need is a USB cable connected directly to your laptop. It prompts you for your username and password, and it's done. It's configured. Then there's a VVX phone. So a VVX phone similarly has native integration with Microsoft. So all your Link buddy list shows up here, and you can just dial by clicking. You can see their presence and everything. What's unique about this phone is it's not just Link. It's also open standards based. So it can be registered to your call manager, your Cisco call manager, or your Avaya session manager. Open standards based and very simple to use. And then we have the platform itself. We've built in the protocols from these vendors such as Microsoft Link and Exchange for calendaring, as well as things like Cisco TIP protocol are built directly in. So what is it about our architecture? Why is Polycom so good at integrating with all these different vendors? Well, the magic sauce is in the native integration. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is we've taken those protocols and those codecs that these vendors are using, we build them directly into the endpoint. So the phones, the group series codec that sits in a conference room, they have these protocols built directly into them. So no gateway is required to use it. This really brings the cost and complexity down for users, which they really love. So how about this Link integration? Why do I need it? What does it look like? What does it do for me? So here's a typical scenario. This is what it looks like in a Microsoft Link environment. Our devices show up just like people do with their presence. You can see whether it's available online, what its current status is. So if you take a look here, here's my Link client I just brought up live here. So I can see that my group series is in a conference room and it's available for a call, as is these other devices. So how easy it is to make a call? Well, you simply click on it and click and dial. So there's no training required because people already know how to use Link. They've been using it for years for messaging. So if you want to bring it into a video call, you just click on it. People just know what to do. It's so simple. So here I can go full screen with it, and it will pop to high definition. And why does it do that? It does that because we've built the Microsoft codec directly into the device. So with that, we are able to go high definition. And how about if you want to add more people to the call? Maybe it's not even a video device. Maybe it's just a conference room that's an audio conference room, and it has a Polycom sound structure in it. Well, no one else can do this with their installed audio solution. Ours is natively integrated, so the Polycom sound structure, I can simply drag right into the call along with the video devices, as well as even a VVX phone. I can just drag it right into the call, and it will come up. So that's simple. If I have existing devices on the network, such as an HDX, I can simply drag them into the call for a quick ad hoc call. So it's that easy to bring up sessions and show that integration and great user experience for the end user. So I'd like to show you now a user experience feature that we have in. So I have this call up to the group series codec, and you see that it's zoomed in on me. But how about if I move over here? Maybe I sit down over here. So here I'm going to show you a face tracking technology we call Eagle Eye Producer. So it's going to automatically find me and my face in the room and find me and track and frame me up. So how about if someone else joins the call? So here I'm going to bring someone else into the conference room, and we'll see what happens here with the Eagle Eye Producer. There it is. It's Steve Jobs. So he's joined us here for the session. So this is a great user experience tool that we call Eagle Eye Producer that I just wanted to show you. So what are some other things that Polycom does to make it really great and simple on the user? How about joining a meeting? When you walk into a room, gone are the days of fumbling through a bunch of digits to type in with your remote control. With Polycom, you simply hit the join button and it brings you right into the call. It is that simple to bring up a call with Polycom. I also wanted to mention Skype for Business. So Microsoft has recently announced that Link is being renamed to Skype for Business. So being that we're so tightly integrated with Microsoft, it already works. That's all you need to know about that. So how about Real Connect? This is a new solution that Polycom has announced and begun deploying. So this solution allows to bring both of the worlds together. And those worlds I'm talking about are the Microsoft world and the traditional endpoint world. So if you see on the left there, it's showing the laptop with a typical Microsoft Link client up, and you got your gallery view. And on the right, it's showing a typical traditional view where you get the sort of the Hollywood Squares effect. So we're able to automatically cascade these bridge calls together automatically. So people can go on scheduling meetings the way they always have. So Link users, what do? They go to Outlook and they click on Link Meeting and they schedule their meeting that way. When they're ready to join the meeting, they simply click the Join Link Meeting button. This is how their workflow works. We don't change their workflow at all in this environment. So we're able to allow standards-based endpoints to simply dial the conference ID, which is automatically put into the Outlook invite, and join that same call with the Link users, and everything just works. So it's really simple, and they're able to share content. So if a Link user then wants to share content, even the non-Link aware devices, such as old Cisco H323 devices on the other side, they will get that content, and they can also share content back in the other direction. So very simple solution. I want to show you just quickly on a whiteboard what this looks like. So a typical Link environment, a pure Link environment, you got Link PCs that dial directly into a Link server, and they do video conferencing this way. And then what you have over here is the traditional endpoints that dial into, let's say, a Polycom Real Presence platform. So I'll call it RPP. So you could have SIP endpoints, you could have H323 endpoints, you can have users on the road dialing in with their iPad, right? So they could be on a conference, and there could be hundreds of people on this video conference. So what Real Connect does is it automatically cascades these two bridges together. So the Link users here have their experience, the traditional endpoints here keep their same user experience. Nothing changes. The difference is that it's all connected and it's all done automatically. So that's what makes it so simple. Okay, and for the last piece I wanted to talk through is choice. I wanted to show you how easy it is to deploy the Real Presence platform in a virtual environment. So I mentioned we offer it all virtualized. So if you have a VMware infrastructure, you can choose to deploy the Polycom Real Presence platform using VMware. So all you do is select the file. In this case, it's a DMA that I'm choosing, and I'm sorry, I chose the wrong file. So you just simply choose the file and tell it to select. You hit accept, hit next, and hit finish, and off it goes. So it's that simple to deploy a Real Presence platform. Each one of the components can be deployed this way in minutes. So with that, I wanted to thank you for your time, and hopefully you learned just how Polycom gives you the best user experience, the most interoperability, and the most choice. Thanks for your time.